In this tutorial, you will learn to identify the purposes and characteristics of myths, legends, and tales, to compare and contrast traditional stories, to recognize cultural values reflected in traditional stories.
Many stories that are still popular today, such as folk tales, Greek myths, and medieval legends, were first told hundreds, even thousands of years ago. These traditional stories have many purposes.
To link to religion or culture, to explain nature, to teach about life, or to entertain readers.
A myth is a traditional story that was created to explain mysteries of the universe. The myths of Greece and Rome come from the distant past but have had a lasting influence on our Western culture. In ancient Greece, myths were shared by word of mouth. After conquering the Greeks, the Romans adopted their myths but changed them to fit the religious beliefs of Roman society. Click the image to learn more. Myths, like legends and tales, are part of an age-old tradition. Oral literature, also known as traditional literature, consists of stories that have been passed down for thousands of years from generation to generation. It has universal, widely known qualities that people all over the world understand. In more recent times, oral literature has been recorded as written texts. Yet these stories have a timeless appeal and continue to be shared worldwide. Many Greek myths were created to explain mysteries of the universe. They often tell how something connected with humans or nature came to be. In addition, these myths often
feature powerful gods and goddesses. Example, in Greek mythology, Poseidon is the god of the sea. He is known as Earthshaker for his ability to cause earthquakes. Because the sea god is believed to be the force behind raging storms, he is blamed for all troubles at sea, including shipwrecks and drownings. Focus on humans with flaws. Example, one myth, a human named Pandora is given an unusual wedding gift from the gods, a box she must not open. This warning only increases her curiosity. The longer the box remains shut, the greater her need to look inside. The myth describes how Pandora's all too human need to find out more leads to trouble. Portray the deeds of heroes. Example, Hercules wears a lion's skin and carries a big club, is well known as a champion. His mark as a hero is superhuman strength, which helps him to fight powerful, terrifying monsters. His mighty deeds eventually win him a place among the gods. Reveal the results of good or bad behavior. Example, one Greek myth tells about a young boy named Icarus. Using special wings made of feathers and wax, Icarus can fly. He is warned about flying too closely to the sun. However, his dazzling new abilities makes him want to take flight to new extremes. The risk Icarus takes leads to disastrous consequences or results. And represent life's dark forces as monsters. Example, one-eyed giants, six-headed sea creatures, and winged serpents are only a few of the deadly beasts on land and sea and sky. Overcoming a monster is a way an ordinary human could become a hero.
In myths, gods and goddesses resemble people. They are born into families and feel emotions such as anger, jealousy, and joy. Sometimes these emotions lead to trouble. Unlike humans, gods and goddesses have divine powers. An example of a divine power is the ability to change from a human to an animal. In myths, gods and goddesses are also immortal. They do not die. Click the image to read about the god Zeus. In Greek mythology, Zeus is the king of the gods. The gods are the rulers of the human or mortal world and observe their activities from Mount Olympus, the highest mountain in Greece. You've just learned that gods and goddesses play an important role in myths, especially in those of ancient Greece. Drag into the box all the qualities that describe gods and goddesses in myths.